Good morning. And welcome to the city of Vrindavan.
In early March, we went here to celebrate Holi, a popular Hindu festival celebrating the victory of good over evil.
It smells like washing powder.
And known across the world as the Indian Festival of Colors.
Happy Holi! Vrindavan was like the best place to celebrate it. We bought some traditional Holi clothing.
White, so you can really see the colors.
Sunglasses to protect our eyes a little bit.
We put oil on our entire body,
Yeah.
every visible part, including our hair, because that's supposed to help the colors that are going to get everywhere wash off easier.
Covered completely in colors, all kinds of colors.
Also, we have wrapped our camera in the sort of protective housing that we bought at the Shanti Chowk market. We've put a filter on the lens in order to protect it from colors, scratching, mayhem, and other stuff. To be honest, I'm slightly nervous about this. I don't know why. Probably because I read that, Holi, people drink and it's very crowded and it's a bit like a carnival, but it can also get pretty rowdy. So I think that's maybe why I'm a little bit nervous. And also about the colors getting everywhere and with the camera and stuff. So the temple we're gonna go to is about...
It's about 4 kilometers from here. It's called the Bankey Bihari temple. It's one of the most important temples here in Vrindavan and one of the most, or probably the most important temple in India to celebrate Holi. It will be very busy, it will be very crowdy, lots of colors, so really excited about it. As Kim said, also slightly nervous, but maybe a bit less than Kim because I can hold my place.
So can I!
Yeah, this is an electrical detector.
I like your outfit.
I like it too, it's really nice. I look more traditional. The madness is really starting now. Lots and lots of traffic. You see people already covered in colors. Happy Holi! Thank you.
All the men, or a lot of the men, seem to wear this traditional little... And it's not that crowded yet, but we're not at the temple yet. First selfie request of the day, something tells me there are going to be many more. Judging by how people look here, I think we're getting closer to the temple. It's getting a lot more crowded and you see a lot more people covered in color. Got ourselves a bit of a crowd around us here. You want to buy some pink?
Oh yeah, it's my favorite color.
It smells like washing powder.
Need to remove your shoes? We need to remove our shoes, but I'm not sure where we can put them.
There seems to be some color in my ear. Color everywhere. Remember this little pole right here? That's where our shoes are.
Hello!
Happy Holi!
Happy Holi, guys! Happy Holi! Little FaceTime with the family, always good.
He's not happy to see us.
No, he's not. We're getting squished here.
Yes, we are. I don't think it's allowed. It can also get pretty rowdy.
Happy Holi! Are you allowed to take photos in here?
There's a bunch of people there, so
Yeah, I know, they keep saying to me that I can't take photos.
you have to go upstairs, you have to go upstairs.
So now heading upstairs into the temple, VIP area.
We came back here because we thought being inside the temple and having like the view from above and seeing people playing with the colors down, that would be pretty cool. Apparently, we paid a thousand. Rupees to come up here. Apparently we're only allowed up for like 5 minutes.
I am completely soaked. It's part of Holi. Happy Holi!
It's just crazy. It's so busy and so many colors. It's insane.
Temple, really nice.
This is absolutely disgusting. Thank you so much.
Oh, so nice, we got these flowers.
They gave us like this aloha type of flowers, so nice. I guess they don't need them anymore, they wanted to welcome us. People here are so insanely friendly. Inside that temple, that was like really, really crazy. People just started throwing all their colors in the air. And they were hosing people down, and they hosed us down. I mean, look at me. I'm completely wet, and that really makes the colors set as well. So that's not gonna rub off easily.
Slipper cemetery.
It's incredible. You can do some good shopping.
It's time for a little selfie.
Yeah, I think it is.
He called me beautiful.
He called you beautiful. Oh, you must feel so good now.
While Kim is taking selfies, I'm just taking a quick little rest from all the madness going on here. It's pretty intense out here. Colors flying around everywhere, people asking selfies. Really interesting. So far, a really cool experience.
Even the cows here are partaking in Holi. Look at these two standing in the middle of the street. Look at their head. They're all colorful. And they're standing here like moving on, people. Nothing to see. Move on. Happy Holi! Happy Holi!
Happy Holi! Happy Holi!
I can't see through my sunglasses, so I'm not even sure if people are taking selfies with me or covering me in color, but they're very kind.
Yeah, people are so friendly. We read on the internet warnings like don't go to Holi in the streets. It's not really that nice for foreigners. We kept reading this warning. People are so friendly, and I mean, they're very
Everyone is just like
sometimes like busy, but just for like 5 minutes, it's super busy, and then again it's fine. So
inside the temple, when people started shouting us up to go up to the balcony, I wasn't very comfortable. I was like, oh.
Yeah, one of the guards, or I don't know, one of the guys from the temple started getting pretty aggressive.
And started pushing me, and it was pretty. I mean, it was pretty busy
I was
in the
just
temple.
standing there, it wasn't really clear. I was just shouting at me and pushing.
I like the purple.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's like a very deep purple color. It also tastes very purple. I didn't know I could taste colors, but hey, here we are.
Alright. We have decided to turn this room into a partially dust-free zone.
Until here.
No dust beyond
This is the
this
dusty
point.
part. This is the dust-free zone.
We hope. Now that we're in a normal setting, like our room we were this morning looking all normal and colorless, I feel like we look weird now. Not before, because everyone looked the same way, but now I'm starting to feel weird.
Yeah. And we were walking outside, like at the side of our hotel, where people colorfully dressed, but almost nobody was like us, so they were like...
We stuck out like
weirdos.
a sore thumb. Yeah, we did.
But we had a really good time. It was
Great
so
time.
cool. I mean, wow, it was really special. Beginning, it was like we weren't really sure where to go and how it worked with
probably
everything.
not the smartest thing to do was to go into that temple straight away.
Yeah,
Because it was so busy and so hectic.
highly
And
recommend to come here to Vrindavan. This is the real deal. This is like the best place to celebrate, especially this temple. It's like the most famous, best place to do it in India, or at least that's what we read. What we read. I mean, pretty much all articles say the same, so I can't believe them.
Yeah. Please take off your hat. So as you can see, very colorful. And that hat stayed on the entire time, so it's like you're completely grey and colorful and then completely colorless here. That's really crazy. There's color everywhere, like inside our ears, and I had some in my eye. I had a couple of mouthfuls as well, but I think that was a pretty good
I
investment.
was pretty happy with it. I'm not gonna smack it anymore because
How much was that?
I paid 80 rupees for it.
Like $1.
$1. Good investment.
Who's gonna go first into our little bathroom here? If you think it's colorful now, you should see it after our shower.
Look at my feet.
Yeah. That was a little bit disgusting though, that bit where we had to walk from like
A little bit?
I kept my socks on, my socks are white. When you're walking through that paste, look at how my socks look.
This is what the shower looks like.
Oh no, I wish I would have gone first. I think the colors came off pretty well in the end. I think that's probably due to the coconut oil that we used. Also in good news, our camera still looks pretty good. Look at it. Not ruined by colors, as it would have been if we had just exposed it to, well, everything that is on the wrapping that we used. Look at that. And now, time to enjoy some food.
Yeah, we just ordered some food because we figured, well, if we have to go outside again to get food, we'll probably be covered in colors again because people are just still throwing colors right outside.
And that, I think, concludes the Holi video.
We had a really good time. So today is the big day here in Vrindavan. Tomorrow is the big day in Mathura. I don't think we're going to go there because
At the moment, no.
it'll probably be the same. And we also want to go to Agra as soon as possible to see Taj Mahal, because we saw that the mayor in Agra sent like a letter to request for the Taj Mahal to be closed down due to coronavirus.
So the government may be closing it down because there have been a few cases of coronavirus in India. Not that many, especially compared to the size of the population, but quite a few in Agra because of some Italian tourists who came here.
Yeah. And they affected some people. We're gonna head to the Taj Mahal tomorrow instead of doing that extra day of Holi.
We don't want to come to India and miss Taj Mahal. If they close it, it could be closed for weeks.
Yeah.
Please leave a big thumbs up for this video. Thumbs up if you like the colors. And subscribe if you want to see the next part of the journey. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.